Our nomination for the best leader is Mark Cuban. As an investor on Shark Tank and the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, Cuban has countless experiences leading companies to their full potential. A few startups include 1031 Entertainment, which he helped obtain numerous partnerships for, and Rugged Maniac, which doubled in revenue after he joined the team. These are only 2 of 85 startups which he has majorly contributed to. Companies say they love working with Cuban because he is straightforward when he's leading, but also cares about employees.
Mark Cuban is a self-made billionaire and was born on July 31st, 1958 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He has ventured into many diverse businesses. He made his fortune through the sale of startup Marco Solution and Broadcast.com in the 1990s, and later became known as the zealous owner of the NBA's Dallas Mavericks. Cuban has also invested in film production and has appeared on such TV series as Dancing with the Stars and Shark Tank. He became pretty successful at a young age, and he graduated in 1981. He took a job with Mellon Bank. Cuban immersed himself in the study of machines and networking, but he didn't want to stay in his home city, so he moved to Dallas in 1982. And he landed a job selling software and eventually formed his own consulting business, Marco Solutions. Cuban was seen an expert in the field of computers and computer networking. He also had a knack for building a smart, profitable company in 1990. Cuban sold the firm to CompuServe for $6 million. However, his fortune making doesn't stop there. When the internet was on the rise, he knew that it was a new opportunity for him to start something new. So he partnered up with Indiana alum Todd Wagner, and they started AudioNet in 1995 together. It is an internet radio company that allows people to listen to Indiana Hoser basketball games online. They soon renamed the company to Broadcast.com. The firm went public in 1998 and soon saw its stock reach $200 a share. A year later, Wagner and Cuban sold out to Yahoo for nearly $6 billion. This shows that Mark Cuban has a vast understanding on how to make money by providing the public with what they want, which made him a billionaire at a young age.
One of the reasons that make him a great leader is that he believes that great managers avoid certain actions at all costs. He said that as long as you do avoid these 4 principles, you'll be a successful entrepreneur. So first one is don't follow the pack. Quote, leaders don't conform to the consensus. They create consensus to their vision and goals. The second point was don't veer from your position. Leaders don't change their positions mid-debate. They welcome scorn from the masses because it creates opportunity for dialogue. Thirdly, don't live in the past. Leaders don't look backwards to condemn what has already been done. They look forwards to create a better future. And lastly, don't just talk the talk. Leaders are not dogmatic. They are principled and know that change is never easy, but when it's necessary, they must lead. And he also shares all these rules, all these tips for success, and he's not scared to share with the public.
In 2000, Mark Cuban introduced himself to the NBA community when he purchased the Dallas Mavericks from Ross Perot Jr. It was a dream of his to eventually own a sports franchise and to be a part of professional sports. However, the Mavs was far from being a great franchise that he dreamt of, plagued by poor personnel decisions and mediocre players and coaches. The club experienced more than a decade of non-playoff basketball games. Cuban used his role as owner and utilized his expertise to immediately change that. With his trademark, enthusiasm and dodginess, he revamped the culture of the team and its roster, erecting a new stadium and pampering his players. Cuban showed himself to be the club's biggest booster. Choosing to sit with the fans, Cuban egged on opponents and derided refs, and the Mavericks responded positively to the new owner's zeal, which eventually made the Mavs a better ball club and a playoff contender.
And the celebration will begin. The Dallas Mavericks are NBA champions, the first title in franchise history.
Come here, Jet! Come here, Jet! Come here, Jet! I love you too,
It's crazy. It really is. I'm speechless.
Cuban also brought a touch of innovation to his ownership of the team. He was the first owner to launch his own blog, a swirling mix of his own tech insights and thoughts on NBA basketball. The blog became wildly popular, receiving thousands of emails a day from his readers.
The next clip is Mark Cuban's 3 tips for business success. It's a quick taste of how he works within a company and how he gives advice as a leader.
Sales cures all. There's never been a business that succeeded without sales. The second thing is, don't ask for help. I think one of the things that's challenging the companies right now is they want a mentor. They want a tutor, right? Get out there, ready, fire, aim, go. When I go to talk in colleges in particular, it's like, will you help me? Will you help me? Will you help me? Help yourself, right? And I think that's where we get caught up. So just do it. And then third is be prepared. People are like, oh, you're such a risk taker. I don't take risks, right? When you walk into the room, if you don't know more about your business, your industry, your company, your customer than everybody else in the world, you're lying to yourself that you don't know shit then, right? Because someone like me is going to just kick your ass. Seriously, right? If you walk in and there's somebody else who knows your business and your industry better than you, why would they buy from you? The one thing in business that you can control, your effort. Your effort. Period, end of story.
Mark Cuban is often known as very strict. Although he is intense at times, he says he never wants to fully control a company, only help push them towards their goals as a group. He incorporates all 6 styles of leadership when he helps companies and is always open on giving advice. Along with his intense drive towards success, these are what make him the best leader.
Get the f*** off your ass and do it.